Hi guys, and welcome to day 7 of the 25 sessions of Christmas series brought to you by Foundation Age Coaching. Today is what I like to call a goal scoring practice. Now, part of the mentality behind this before I go into the detail about the game, the reason why I call it a goal scoring practice is because I'm trying to, with my under 9s at least, encourage them to think about what is the best way to score rather than can I shoot. A shot obviously can go anywhere, it can go in, it can go over, it can go wide, it can go out for a throw-in, whereas a goal is a goal. And I'm trying to encourage the players to be in that mindset of how can I score a goal rather than what is the most spectacular goal to score or how can I shoot as hard as possible, which is tends to be the mentality of a lot of younger players in particular. So we call it a goal scoring practice, and this is what I call a 2v2 short game. So it's a game which is the size of 2 penalty boxes. If you're playing to 7v7, make it the size of 2 7v7 penalty boxes, 9v9, the same thing there. And you've got 2v2 in the middle. Keepers have got balls either in the goal or next to the goal. So the game goes really, really fast. And ultimately, players are trying to score. They can score from outside the box, inside the box. They can combine with support players on the outside. So there's one-touch finishes available, and also the opportunity to use the third player and catch the two who are defending against you out. And there's a lot of opportunities to get a lot of different types of goal here. As I say, players can look at shots from distance. They can look at getting in close to the goal and playing it through the keeper's legs. They can look at the anticipation of rebounds. And from your point of view, you can put challenges or positive constraints on certain types of goal. If you want your players looking to finish one touch a lot more, then you can make a one touch finish worth 2. If you want players shooting from the outside the box a little bit more than they score, then you can make that goal worth 3. So you can push your players towards whatever type of goal or finishing opportunity that you want to see more of from them with this type of game. Now, I've been doing these games a lot with my under 9s, and it certainly had a positive benefit on them thinking back to the type of goals that they've scored this season. There really has been a good variety, and I believe doing these types of games is giving them the opportunity to see those shooting opportunities, albeit on a small scale with the size of the pitch. But when they get in those situations in games, it feels familiar for them, as opposed to a line drill, which I'm not totally against, but of course there's no defenders in the way, there's no one blocking you. The goalkeeper, he's more likely to be standing on their line than thinking about coming off the line. So the types of things that players have to think about when they get that opportunity to score maybe doesn't happen as much in those type of practices as it does in something like this. Now, the nice thing about this practice is there's a lot of variations, and you can really encourage a lot of different things. So the first variation that we're showing is if a player misses the target, they have to go and get the ball. So this is going to hopefully encourage them to be a little bit more careful about their shot selection rather than just hitting and hoping. When they have to go and get the ball, one of the support players comes in and takes their place, and when they return the ball back to the goal, they now become a support player. So that's going to encourage them to be a little bit more wary in terms of their shot selection if they want to be able to carry on playing the game. The second variation is that you can bring in a third player run. So at any point in the game, one of the outside support players for the team in possession can enter the pitch and create a 3 versus 2. This is a really nice variation if you've been looking at combination play or overloads in the session leader. So the final variation is that everybody has to score in order to win the game. So as soon as a player scores, they switch with one of the support players on the outside so that they can come in and get that opportunity too. The first team to have all 5 of their players, or however many players you've got available to score a goal, is the winning team, to add that nice little competitive element to it, but also embrace that teamwork aspect of wanting everybody to score rather than just thinking, can I score? If you like this practice, then give us a thumbs up, or if you choose to use it, please leave a comment in the comment section and let us know how it goes with your players.